Hi everyone. Today we're stepping back into cinematic history with the Ten Commandments, the 1956 epic that continues to inspire audiences nearly 70 years later. But in this video, we'll show you how the legendary cast has changed over time, from their iconic roles to their lives beyond the screen. Some are still celebrated today, while others have sadly passed on. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share your favorite character in the comments. Let's begin this journey through time. Charlton Heston portrayed Moses in the Ten Commandments, released in 1956 when he was 33 years old. With his deep voice and commanding presence, Heston brought strength and conviction to the biblical hero, making the role one of the most iconic in film history. From parting the Red Sea to receiving the tablets, his performance defined epic cinema. Heston later starred in classics like Ben-Hur and Planet of the Apes. He passed away in 2008 at the age of 84 after battling Alzheimer's disease. His legacy endures as a legendary figure of Hollywood's golden age. Yul Brynner portrayed Rameses II in the Ten Commandments, released in 1956 when he was 35 years old. As the proud and unyielding Pharaoh, Brynner brought intensity, authority, and charisma to the role, creating a memorable foil to Charlton Heston's Moses. His powerful presence and distinct look-shaved head and piercing gaze made his performance iconic in cinematic history. Already famous for The King and I, Brynner's role as Rameses cemented his status as a Hollywood legend. He passed away in 1985 at the age of 65 from lung cancer. Yul Brynner is remembered for his commanding screen presence and unforgettable roles. Anne Baxter portrayed Nefretiri in the Ten Commandments, released in 1956 when she was 33 years old. As the beautiful and emotionally torn Egyptian princess, Baxter brought passion, elegance, and vulnerability to the role, creating a complex character caught between love, power, and loyalty. Her dramatic performance alongside Charlton Heston and Yul Brynner added depth and intensity to the film's sweeping narrative. Already an Academy Award winner for The Razor's Edge, Baxter had a celebrated career on both stage and screen. She passed away in 1985 at the age of 62 following a brain aneurysm. Anne Baxter is remembered for her dramatic flair and unforgettable screen presence. Edward G. Robinson portrayed Dathan in the Ten Commandments, released in 1956 when he was 63 years old. As the scheming and opportunistic Hebrew who betrays his people for favor with the Egyptians, Robinson brought cunning, charisma, and theatrical flair to the role. Best known for his tough guy performances in gangster films like Little Caesar, this role marked a striking departure, showing his range as an actor in epic historical drama. Despite initial controversy over his casting, Robinson's performance became one of the film's most memorable. He passed away in 1973 at the age of 79 from bladder cancer. His legacy endures as one of classic Hollywood's most distinctive talents. Yvonne portrayed Sephora, the wife of Moses in the Ten Commandments, released in 1956 when she was 34 years old. With grace and quiet strength, she brought warmth and dignity to the role of the devoted Midianite woman who stands beside Moses during his spiritual journey. Already known for her work in adventure films and musicals, this performance showcased Carlo's dramatic range. She later gained renewed fame as Lily Munster in The Munsters. Yvonne passed away in 2007 at the age of 84 due to natural causes. She is remembered for her beauty, versatility, and timeless screen presence. John Derek portrayed Joshua in the Ten Commandments, released in 1956 when he was 29 years old. As the brave and loyal Hebrew who becomes a key figure in leading his people to freedom, Derek brought strength, sincerity, and heroism to the role. His performance added heart and romantic tension, especially in his scenes with Debra Paget's character, Lilia. Already known for his matinee idol looks and screen presence, Derek went on to have a multifaceted career as an actor, director, and photographer. He passed away in 1998 at the age of 71 due to heart failure. John Derek is remembered for his charisma and versatility in classic Hollywood cinema. Debra Paget portrayed Lilia in the Ten Commandments, joining the film in 1954 at the age of 21. As the gentle and devout water girl who loves Moses, Paget brought grace, innocence, and heartfelt emotion to the role. Though a supporting character, Lilia's quiet strength and devotion left a lasting impression, especially in scenes of suffering and spiritual resilience. Paget's performance added humanity to the film's epic scale. A popular actress of the 1950s, she later retired from acting in the 1960s. Now 91 years old, she is fondly remembered for her beauty, talent, and memorable role in this biblical classic. Foch portrayed Bithiah in The Ten Commandments, released in 1956 when she was 32 years old. As the compassionate Egyptian princess who rescues and raises Moses as her own son, Foch brought grace, nobility, and emotional depth to the role. Her performance offered a tender contrast to the film's larger-than-life drama, making Bithiah one of the story's most poignant characters. A respected actress and later a noted acting teacher, Foch had a long and varied career in film, television, and theater. She passed away in 2008 at the age of 84 from complications of myelodysplastic syndrome. Her legacy endures through her artistry and mentorship. Martha Scott portrayed Yochabel, the mother of Moses, in The Ten Commandments, released in 1956 when she was 43 years old. With quiet strength and deep emotion, Scott brought dignity and maternal devotion to the role of the Hebrew woman who courageously gives up her child to save his life. Though her screen time was limited, her performance was heartfelt and pivotal, establishing the powerful bond between mother and son. Already acclaimed for her work in films like Our Town and Ben-Hur, Scott had a distinguished career in both film and stage. She passed away in 2003 at the age of 90 from natural causes. Her legacy lives on through her moving, timeless performances. Judith Anderson portrayed Memnet in The Ten Commandments, released in 1956 when she was 58 years old. As the stern and loyal servant to Pharaoh's household, Memnet harbors the secret of Moses' true heritage, playing a crucial role in the unfolding of his destiny. Anderson brought her trademark intensity and commanding presence to the role, adding a layer of dramatic tension and intrigue. Best known for her chilling portrayal of Mrs. Danvers in Rebecca, she had a celebrated career on both stage and screen. Judith Anderson passed away in 1992 at the age of 94 due to pneumonia. Her legacy endures as one of classical cinema and theater's most formidable talents. Olive Dearing portrayed Miriam in The Ten Commandments, released in 1956 when she was 41 years old. As the devoted sister of Moses, Miriam embodies courage, faith, and enduring love for her people. Dearing's performance brought warmth and quiet strength to the role, especially in scenes where she reunites with Moses and supports him in his divine mission. Known for her stage work and appearances in biblical epics, Dearing delivered one of her most memorable performances in this film. She passed away in 1986 at the age of 67 from cancer. Olive Dearing is remembered for her expressive presence and emotional depth on screen. Thanks for watching. It's incredible to see the transformations and legacies of the stars behind The Ten Commandments. Though many are no longer with us, their performances remain etched in film history. If this tribute moved you or taught you something new, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know your favorite scene or actor in the comments below. Until next time, keep the classics alive and stay inspired.